Some places in Saudi Arabia fascinate me continuously. But why do I keep coming back, and how did we end up here? You can see all this and more now in this series. Hello everyone and welcome back to my series Desert Photographer. In 2020 I started right before the pandemic hit the whole world, and suddenly just after 3 episodes this vlog came to an end, or let's say to a break. But you know, since 2018 I'm already working on a portrait in photo and film about the deserts of Arabia and Iran. And this basically is the opportunity for you to be there with us and to see the behind the scenes stories, how these pictures were captured. But for the moment, let's go back into the adventure, and we're gonna start right away where it ends in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to Saudi Arabia and welcome to Shihab's home. He's a good friend of mine, half American, half Saudi. He's living here in Saudi Arabia, in Dammam.
Well, it's about noon on Sunday or Monday, and it's just finished raining. Me and Bastian are about to push off on a big adventure around Saudi Arabia for about 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully we'll get some great weather and some amazing flying. We're at my house. We've gathered all the gear we're going to need to cross the River Kali and do it in style. Let me make sure I'm not on a stress point on the paramotor.
And man, I need to mention something.
Yes.
I don't want to complain, but I mean, look in your car, what's inside here?
Hey man, you've got the big mighty V6. I'm in the family car, the van.
The V8.
The V8.
5.7 liters.
Yeah. But you've got the skills. It's all about the driver. It's not the horsepower.
Our plan is very simple. We travel almost 5,000 km through the 2 major deserts of the country, orientating ourselves by a map I created with waypoints and following the good weather. Our first waypoint is a gigantic ridge not far from the capital Riyadh. Let's fly to the edge of the world. Already from the air, I could see a car following us on the ground. It is not the first time that this happens to me here, and usually it ends in an invitation for breakfast.
Hello. Salam alaikum. الله يسلمك. الحمد لله.
ما تعرفها ولا؟
والله لا هو تعرف هذا الوقت عندنا جوجل مابس يو نو كل شيء في
لا هو
جوجل.
عنده هواية.
نصور كل شيء.
Awesome, شكرا.
نصور على راحته. تفضل.
Thank you so much. حمام هذا. Wow, I've never had pigeon before.
That's also very good soup. Huh?
Yeah, عجبه. He says it's very good. It's made out of wood, even though it's been repaired with
Hammad's hospitality is really incredible, but his own museum and all the knowledge about the life of the nomads impresses me even more.
Hammad was explaining that this is a wheel that's used by camels to pull the leather bucket from the well. So the wells are quite deep, and so they drop a bucket and it's quite large, and they use camels to draw the water out. And this is the wheel. Yeah, the only way they were able to transport large amounts of water was to make these big bags, which are about 80 liters, and they'd put one on either side of the camel, and that's how they would transport large amounts of water.
But there are also not so pleasant stories, and so Hammad tells us the story of a car accident exactly at the place where we flew.
He was saying that the people that fell were some Italians, and they were with a Saudi guy. He wasn't really a guide, probably just a friend. He's like, I can take you out there. وهم طاحوا وهم ماشيين ايش كيف؟
قلبت السيارة من على الجبل إلى تحت.
He said the car flipped over and went from the top down to the bottom, and they all died.
Fuck.
Yeah. وهذا حصل متى؟
قبل شهر.
About a month ago.
تقريبا.
استريح حبيبي.
لا خلها.
كذا واقف.
Wow. So we have 16 kilos of dates now.
Each. Yep. That's a gift to us.
هذا خله ياخذه معه بعدين لألمانيا.
أكيد أكيد.
وإذا بغى زيادة موجود ترى.
الله
يخليكم
يخليك.
زيادة موجود.
هذا من مزرعة حقه كده؟ It's his dates.
Oh
His own personal dates. Yeah, ما شاء الله.
Almost always we camp exactly at the spots where we want to fly, so we can get in the air before sunrise. It's early, cold and uncomfortable, but being here and taking these photos, this was exactly what I wanted. And it's so beautiful sometimes that you don't want to stop and go for another round. The Nafud Desert occupies a large part in the north of the Arabian Peninsula. It is the versatile desert with sand dunes, salt lakes, clay plains, mountains and canyons. A dream for photographers. Yeah, as beautiful it is, we decided to leave this area, the Alto Baik Nature Reserve. It's super windy over here, and the weather forecast for tomorrow morning is not that good. We are better if we take more time for this area. This area definitely deserves more time to explore the whole thing, and we're heading now forward to Tabuk, find a nice hotel, have a warm shower and meet up with my friend Hassan tomorrow to continue to the next amazing flying area. Today is a special day for me because I will meet my friend Hassan again. He's living here in Tabuk, and Hassan helped me a lot during my last visit here in Saudi Arabia. And oh, I need to turn on the radio.
Frequency mode.
Shihab, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. How about me?
Loud and clear.
Excellent. So I've just talked to Hassan. He is on the outskirts of town at the last gas station. So we're going to go there.
All right, I'm already on reserve, but it's not that far, I guess, so it's okay.
Yeah, as soon as he sends me the location, I'll tell you how far. You fill up, I'll find him.
Hey there.
So I'm just taking some fuel, right?
Yeah, get some fuel. I'll find Hassan and we'll all hook up.
All right. Goodbye. Hey man! It is a great pleasure for me to see Hassan again after 2 years, and now to fly with him again in his neighborhood.
What is it? What model? It's French.
But you can say something to Germany if you want.
Germany?
Yeah. We are still waiting at the gas station. They are refueling the gas station actually, and this guy there is cleaning the windows of that Hilux I'm using, and it's very busy gas station. There's some shops here around. They are selling fruits and vegetables there. There's a store for some wood and 2 coffee shops over there, and one of the guys was so kind and just offered me a free coffee, and for Shihab as well.
All 3 of us.
Yeah, all 3 of us actually, yeah. And what a nice hospitality. He just saw me making pictures here around, and then he brought me a coffee. Crazy, huh?
Welcome to Saudi Arabia. صبر حبيبي.
Let's go!
We've just turned off the road. Our camping spot's about 2 kilometers ahead of us. It's a really great area, great takeoff area, a giant dune behind us, and mountains all around us.
What a beautiful area.
I'm not expert.
I mean, if there's wind here, there's going to be rotors, and you don't fly. But it's like right now, it's good.
Yeah.
I would fly now.
I remember well the extreme cold in this region during our last trip, but this time I am better prepared. Huh?
Oh my god, nice one.
A nice pillow to sleep. Then I have a very beautiful blanket.
Oh, good.
Also from the gas station. Sleeping bag. Another blanket. So it's about 5 p.m. and we are heading for another flight here in this wonderful area. Afternoon sunset flight. Shihab is doing a nap in his car. Hassan is going around there and checking the wind conditions, and yeah, just waiting for the right moment and walking around, and I found something very interesting. There's a dead camel here. See? I think it's quite a long time here already. And you know, camels can carry, I think, about or can drink about 80 liters of water or something. But maybe for this one it was not enough, or it was injured, or something else. That's life. Alright, so I'm going to wake up Shihab because sun is going down more and more. It's time now.
You know, there's probably a lot of stuff in the media that doesn't portray Saudi Arabia in a positive light. I would say give it a chance. I think you'd be surprised. I do enjoy it, and it's hard to find a good travel partner that has the time and kind of the same temperament, and I think we've been a good fit so far. And we're about halfway done with our trip, but we've made it to the big place, which is Bajda, where we are now. And I'm looking forward to the remainder of the trip because we got some really great stuff lined up.
10 o'clock, okay? That's when you like working, okay?
Oh, I mean, same as last time.
5:30?
5:30.
The sun rises at 7.
No.
6:30. But we want to be flying before the sun rises. You know when it's still red? Yeah, he's right though. It's a special view. Then it's blue, and then all of a sudden yellow. It's about 20 minutes before dawn. Got our wings set up, our motor set up. Hassan's over there. We've had tea. We're ready to go.
That's a very good question, by the way. Why you keep coming back to Saudi? I want to finish my first chapter, which is the deserts of Arabia. So Saudi Arabia is one big part of that, and you have a wide open area, and it gives me that kind of feeling to be free, to go everywhere where I want to discover the landscape where I want to.
That was amazing, baby. Wow, what a morning! What a morning! Man, woo! I'm doing the victory sign, you can't tell.
I swear to God, you are.
Man, my fingers was almost dead.
Yeah.
You know, I was like.
No, I was so charged up, I was fine.
Yeah, nice. Wow. That flying low between the canyons.
There you go.
What the hell?
So how's this compare to all the other places you've flown in the world?
That's definitely one of the most on the top, definitely.
Perfect. I'm so happy
Nice.
for you. And we have our trusty Hassan,
Hassan.
who helped us get airborne. Thank you so much, Habibi. You're a star.
You're welcome. Nice flying there.
There was a point in 2018 and I made a lot of drone shots, and I was watching into my drone screen and I said, this is something I need to see with my own eyes from above, and to get the big view, and you know, the big picture. And that's why I decided to make a license as a paramotor pilot, because it's such a beautiful thing to fly a paramotor, low and slow. It's just another perspective, it's just one tool more in the toolbox.